Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush green forest where tall oak trees whispered secrets to the wind and crystal-clear streams giggled as they flowed, there lived a gentle creature named Alabaster the owl. Alabaster was not just any owl. He had feathers as white as fresh snow and eyes that shimmered like the stars in the night sky. His perch was atop an ancient oak tree, where he could see far and wide across the forest. Now, Alabaster was known far and wide not just for his beauty but for his wisdom. Animals of all kinds, from the smallest squirrel to the mightiest bear, would come seeking his advice. His gentle nature and kind heart endeared him to everyone in the forest. One day, a young rabbit named Clover hopped nervously up to Alabaster's tree. Her fur was as soft as silk, and her ears twitched with uncertainty. "Alabaster," she said in a timid voice, "I need your help." Alabaster turned his wise gaze toward Clover and blinked kindly. "What troubles you, little one?" Clover took a deep breath. "I want to be the fastest runner in the forest. I've been practicing day and night, but I just can't seem to get any faster. Do you have any advice for me?" Alabaster considered Clover's request thoughtfully. "Speed is not just about how fast your legs can carry you, Clover. It's also about believing in yourself and knowing when to be patient." Clover looked puzzled. "But how can patience make me faster?" Alabaster chuckled softly. "Let me tell you a story," he began, his voice as soothing as a gentle breeze. "Once, there was a young deer named Aspen. Aspen dreamed of leaping higher than any other deer in the forest. Every day, he practiced his jumps, trying to reach the highest branches of the tallest trees." "Did he succeed?" Clover asked eagerly. "At first, Aspen struggled," Alabaster continued. "No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't seem to jump as high as he wanted. But instead of giving up, Aspen decided to observe the butterflies that danced among the flowers in the meadow." "The butterflies?" Clover interrupted, surprised. "Yes," Alabaster nodded. Aspen noticed how gracefully they moved, how they seemed to float on the air with effortless beauty. He realized that jumping higher wasn't just about strength, it was also about finding his own rhythm, like the butterflies. Clover listened intently, her eyes wide with wonder. So Aspen began to practice his jumps with a light heart and a calm mind. Alabaster went on. He focused not just on reaching higher, but on enjoying the sensation of being airborne, like the butterflies. And you know what happened? Clover shook her head. Aspen's leaps became higher and more graceful than anyone had ever seen, Alabaster said warmly. He didn't just become the highest jumper in the forest, he also inspired others to find their own unique ways of reaching for their dreams. Clover sat quietly for a moment, digesting Alabaster's story. "So, you're saying I shouldn't just focus on running faster, but also on believing in myself and enjoying the journey?" "Exactly," Alabaster replied with a twinkle in his eye. "Speed will come with practice and patience, but true greatness lies in the joy of becoming who you are meant to be." Clover nodded thoughtfully, a newfound determination shining in her eyes. "Thank you, Alabaster. I understand now." With a grateful smile, Clover hopped away, her heart lighter and her steps more confident. Then before